to wear to your own birthday party. So if you're Kurt Angle, you wear the red, white, and blue.
What's up, boys? What's going on? What's going on? Week 4 is officially over. Week 5 is starting tomorrow. And I'm here to give you the Week 4 recap. So let's go get into it. All right. So I decided I'm going to start with the Corey v. Corey matchup. Very interesting matchup we have going on. Previously said, Josh Corey's got an auto pick team, and he's killing it. He's fucking killing it. The way he's managing it, the way he's starting people, he's absolutely fucking killing it. And that is why he was champion last year. So, that being said, other Corey Clark, not looking great. Not looking great for you, bud. Not looking great. I do like your RBs. You got Saquon, you got James Cook. You didn't fuck with Brian Thomas, obviously. It might be time to make a move here, bud. Might be time. I know you put I know you put Jonnu Smith on the trade block, but you probably didn't get any takers, huh? That's unfortunate. Joe Burrow, that was a very unfortunate, but I mean, still, you got some work to do. It's time to figure it out. James, couple notes on your team. You still won. You put up 117. You had Derrick Henry only get you 7 points. Very good. Derrick Henry's going to come out of this slump. We know that. I mean, he played Kansas City. Hard-fought match. They got down early. D-Mont, he could probably get the fuck out your lineup. You got Puka, number 1 wide receiver right there. Kenneth Gainwell got you 28 today, or this week. Oh, my little Kenneth Gain, huh? That was unexpected. Still running the tight end stack. Love that. Love seeing Jordan Addison come back and have an immediate impact. He had fucking 4 catches, 114 yards, and he had 8 targets, which is that's really good. It's really good for you. You're waiting on that. And you have, I do believe, you have Rice on your bench, and as soon as he comes back, who knows? I mean, this could be, you could have a wide receiver core to be trifled with, to be honest, to be fucking trifled with, huh? So, well done by Josh. Yeah. I just had to take a look at my notes real quick. Sorry. I'm really starting to come to like your team. Well done. 3-1. I mean, the champ is here. The champ is here. Sorry, Corey, but I don't think you're going to make the playoffs. All right, moving on. Let's go to Miles versus Chapdog. Great game this week. We'll start with Miles. 104. Not going to get it done against Chap. Not Chap's team. Nah. I really do like your team. You're getting fucked with Jamar. I'm going to probably say it. I'm probably going to continue to say this weekend, week out with Jamar Chase, with Joe Burrow out. And I'm going to have to keep saying it to you. You got fucked. You got fucked. You got fucked. You got fucked. You got really fucked. I hate it for you. I didn't want it to happen to you, but it did. Oh, I'll drop my pen. But it did happen to you. And it's going to be up to you to figure out how to fucking navigate this situation because it's going to be tough. He's going to have a week or two. Obviously, it's Jamar Chase. He's top 5 receiver talent-wise in the NFL. But you're going to have to really figure that one out. You're going to have to dig deep. Figure it out. Get in the fucking lab. I know what you're doing in 2K. You're always in the fucking lab. Get in the fucking lab. Figure this one out, big dog. All right? George Pickens getting you a 30 Berg. Well done. I did write that you do need to address your tight end. Your tight end situation going on over there is very, very bad. You're gonna have to figure that one out. But besides that, I really do. I still like your team. I still really like your team. You're running Achane and Taylor. Love it. Now it's time to go to the big dog, Chap Dog. Big week, but big blow for Chap this week. Really big. I mean, I'm like starting to tear up, dude, because I mean, I love this guy. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Chap Dog lost Neighbors. He lost Neighbors this week. Torn ACL. He's done for the season. It's a real unfortunate situation. You never want to see that happen to a fantasy team. But that being said, I look at Chap's team and I see plenty of wide receiver depth to overcome this injury. He's got Debo. Debo's been balling this year. Keenan's been doing better than what he did this last. He's got Zay Flowers. He's got Worthy on the bench. Coleman will probably be fine. He's got Ayuk coming off that injury. Who knows when, but still, I think you're really going to be able to overcome this, and it's really not going to. It'll definitely change my perspective of your team a little bit going into the playoffs. As of now, obviously, you just lost your number one draft pick, but still, definitely a playoff team. Definitely a great team. You got Hampton putting up 25 points. This guy, fucking Najee Harris goes down. This guy thinks he's fucking Barry Sanders. Had to come up with a fucking name there. Travis Etienne. He's surprising everyone. I mean, great. I mean, definitely should be fine. Definitely still a contender. Still a great team. Great victory, Chap. Moving on. Let's head out to Whoa, almost forgot. Before I get any further, this video is brought to you by Miller Lite Unpaid Testimonial. We'll move on to Cam and Matt. When I say Matt, I go, you know what I mean? Because this is a meltdown of meltdowns, if you ask me. So let me go ahead and click on the game. We start with Cam. Cam, not as big. Definitely not even close to as big as Chap's blow. But still a blow nonetheless. Tyreek Hill, torn ACL, and I believe he dislocated his knee. Out for the season. I look at your team. You got Mike Evans out. Dobbs sitting on your bench. You have replacements for it, for sure. A very big disappointment, T. Higgins. Just anyone in that Bengals offense, you just don't fucking want them. It is crazy. It really, truly lets you know how good of a fucking player Joe Burrow is to see how bad the Bengals are now. How bad they couldn't even score a touchdown last week. They couldn't even score. So it's really affecting you. It's really affecting the Millers right now. The Miller brothers. Tiggins and fucking Chase. You got Dobbs on your bench, still won. Dobbs had a nice 3-tutty game. And you have 2 tight ends on your bench. I mean, you got some tight end depth. And I believe I was just talking about someone, your brother, who needs a tight end. So I think it's time to get the brothers to talk. I don't know. That would be me. That's what I would do. I'm not in the league though. So what the fuck do I know? Let's talk about Matt. Let's move on to Matt. Let's move on to the squirters. I guess we'll start off with Lambjack. We'll start off with Lamar. Pulled the hammy in the third. Pulled himself out. doubtful for this week now, I saw. Oh, man. You got your running backs really not producing. Jetta, he came to play, and then you go down one. You go down one after Jetta on my screen, and you got A.J. Brown. You got 2 catches, 9 targets for 7 yards. LOL. Oh, man. You can't even trade him at this point. What are you going to get? What are you going to get? Fucking Travis Kelce or something? I don't fucking know. You can't trade. You gotta just bite that bullet. Javante's been a nice surprise for you. Jacoby's fucking letting you down. You thought he was the best. Let's see what Tootin did. Tootin didn't do shit. Yeah, you got a tough hill to climb, my friend. And it all started when Mike got in your head. I think you let Mike get in your head, man. Unfortunate. That's been one of the more dominant guys in this league. We're seeing him fall. But hey, if I know Matt, he'll get on the phone. He'll be starting to try to negotiate. He'll start getting negotiations going if I know him. But I think it might be time to get on the horn, trying to start revamping this lineup here. All right, moving on. Let's go to Game of the Week. Game of the Week. Mike versus Gavin. Let's give a round of applause to Gavin. Well done, Gav. First win of the season. Well overdue. You definitely been getting, I've been watching your team for sure. You've been getting shafted a bit. Proud of you this week. Gavin gets his first win. Drake London finally comes out. Devontae Smith, I don't know what to do with those Eagles wide receivers. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing in Philadelphia. I don't know. But they're winning. They're fucking winning. So they're not going to change anything, which is the scary part. That's what the scary part is with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. But at this point, again, you probably just have to ride it out. But you got the win, Gavin. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Great performance this week. Bucky with your 23. Yeah. You had Dak on your bench, too, with 30. But you can't start Dak over Jalen, obviously. But still, possible trade bait. There's a lot of trades that need to be made in this league. I really don't even think anyone's really engaging. I hope you guys are engaging in trade talks. I just feel like maybe all of you are scared of each other or something. I don't know. It's time for you guys to get a little bit more active. I haven't even had a trade to talk about yet. I would really love to have a trade to talk about at one of these recaps. So it's time, boys. Besides Mike's little stupid ass 3-way trade, that dumb fuck. So let's talk about that dumb fuck's team. Nice little segue there. I think it's time to say it's about damn time for Genty. Genty with a 32 bomb. 32 bomb. Nice fucking... That's probably really, really encouraging for you, Mike. You got Woody Marks on your bench. 25. He had 2 tutties. I was reading something, though, saying Joe Mixon is eligible to come back, I think, week 5. So, I don't know what you want to do with that information. It is week 5. Oh, duh. It is week 5, so I don't know. If he doesn't play, Woody Marks has another game, maybe trade bait, I don't know. I don't know. I'd assume Joe Mixon takes that job, but still, 25 on your bench. You got him. Who knows? Joe Mixon might be washed. Who the fuck knows? And then I also got a note on here that says, I think it's time. I think it's time to start Quentin Johnston. Oh. I think it's time to start him, dude. I think it's time to start him. He looks like he's the number one there. I told you he wouldn't be a league winner week 1. I was like, I don't think he'll be a league winner. He's starting to make me drink my words. Because dude's balling. Dude is fucking balling. I really am starting to come around on your team, Mike. I really am. And then I saved the best for last. This game was on paper. Yeah, I guess, yeah. On paper, it wasn't a great game, but it was. It was a good game. You got Schmitz and you got Greg. And I'll start with Schmitz. 128. You would have beat everyone in the league except for Chap. You put up a great game. I love your team. I'm really starting to come around on your team as well. Chase Brown. Talked about it previously. Don't know what you're going to do with the Bengals. Don't know. That's up to you guys. That's why I'm not in this situation. You know what I mean? Yo, hands off over here. The Bengals, I don't know. You're starting Judy. Probably don't want to do that no more. You got Judkins. I love Judkins. I drafted him on all my other teams. He's just balling. I mean, it was just a great pick, and now you got a fucking great starting running back. You got late. And we're going to not... Oh, I forgot to mention this. On Mike's team, you have R.J. Harvey. We were watching that game last night. No, it wasn't last night. Monday night. We were watching that game Monday night. We were getting pissed off because the Broncos fucking love R.J. Harvey. That's a great fucking guy to have on your bench. Dobbins is great. Dobbins is fucking great, but they love R.J. Harvey for some reason. And he did fine. He did fine. He didn't do as good as Dobbins, but it really feels like they're going to be just 1A, 1B. So that's a good guy to have on your bench, especially if you're looking to try to get rid of Chase Brown and try to trade him for something, try to get something for him. Mims on your bench was 17. Yeah, you had a really good week, but it's time to talk about it. And, you know, you guys are getting sick of it. I get it. I'm going to take a sip of Miller Lite because I know I'm going to hear shit for this. Bah! The GOAT answers again. Fucking Greg. What did I tell you guys? You guys are going to have to score at least, I think I said 110, 120. Maybe it was 105 to 110, 100 to 110 to beat Greg. And Greg, they did it. He did it. He put up 128, and Greg puts up 154. I'm rounding up. At 0.98, I'll round up for you, Greg. 154 points. Jordan Love, 26. Josh Jacobs with a 30 bomb. Amaron, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton. I mean, you keep going. Khalil Shakir. It's like, what the fuck can't this guy do? Kyron Williams sitting there with 8.9. He didn't even perform. And then you look at his bench, and all of a sudden you look at Justice Hill's got 26. Wherever the fuck that came from. I mean, I can't get enough of this Greg Clark. I just can't get enough of this guy. Call me Chris Collinsworth when he talks about Patrick Mahomes. For real. This guy is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But anyways, really good week, guys. Yeah, like Greg, I mean, Kareem Hunt in your lineup. Yeah, get him the fuck out of there. But that was a really good game. Luka, I mean, really, really great effort. But like I said, I really like Greg's team. It's going to be hard to beat him this year, every week. So you're going to have to hope for a bye week for the Packers or whatever. It might be this week. I don't know. All right, moving on from the matchups. Great job again this week. Really proud of you guys. Let's move on to free agency. We got Gavin picking up Juju for Roschon Johnson. Fine. Greg picks up Kendre Miller. Great fucking pickup, Greg. Great fucking pickup. Dude fucking performed. Alvin's declining. Let's talk about Cam. Cam had to make a couple pickups. Cam lost Tyreek. Cam picks up Darius Slayton. I think that's, in my opinion, I think that might be the best wide receiver. I don't like Wan'Dale. I really don't like Wan'Dale that much on the Giants. So that's a really solid pickup. You picked up Ben Washington. Who cares? You picked up Tolbert. Dropped Jerome Ford. Whatever. Josh Corey, you picked up Turpin for Douglas. Fine, that's a bench player. Lukey, you picked up Tongays, the tight end for the Niners. For Boutte, you dropped Boutte. I thought Boutte was going to be a good pickup. Unfortunately, he was not. Tongays, I don't know much about. I didn't even really look into him. Sorry about that. But I'm sure you did. He's fine. And then we got Matt making some moves here. We got Matt picking up Stafford because Lambjack's probably out. You got Matt picking up DeMercado from the Arizonas. Is he still in Arizona? Hold up. Check that. Yeah, he's still in Arizona for Troy Franklin. And you got him picking up Michael Carter, the other Arizona running back. So Matt's just kind of attacking that Arizona backfield right there and hoping Trey Benson gets hurt, I guess. And then that would be it for the free agents. Not really any splashes. I think Cam made the obvious pickup of Slayton. Kendre, like I said, I think was a great pickup. He had a efficient week, and the Saints are struggling, so who knows? Kamara could be on the move. Yeah, I'd have to rate it Slayton 1, Kendre 2, and then the rest is kind of just bench shit. Well, Matt got a starting quarterback at Stafford, I guess. But yeah, nothing crazy this week in free agency besides Slayton. And let's get into the playoffs. So I got my top 4. Got my top 4, and I got 3 bubble teams this week, which I don't think is okay. Because that would be 70% of the league, and I don't think... I'm going to name them, but I'm going to start cooking down the bubble to 2. I did 3 this week because I just can't... because this owner, I know this owner can overcome this. That's all I'm saying. So let's start. I got my 4 playoff guys, and this was pretty hard. There's one team I wanted to put in there. I didn't. They're close. They're so close. But my top 4 right now, as of now, Miller Lite top 4 is Gregory Clark, Kyle Chapman, Miles Miller, and Mike Rupert. You guys are my top 4 that I think will make the playoffs. And my bubble teams are Schmitz again. Schmitz, you're still in the bubble. You had a great week. You did. You lost. I like your team. I do like your team. You're still in the bubble. I really can see you being in that top 4 next week. Easily see that happening. I got to start putting respect on the champ's name. James Harrison, you are in the bubble. Team James. It's time to start putting respect on the champ's name. He's a champ for a reason. You don't just fucking win because you suck. And it seems like Champ knows what he's doing. And then my final team, I'm gonna end this quick. I'm gonna say it. Matt Carl.